I'm B, and I am your DM for the night. I would just like to leave a little content warning before we start. This is an adult-oriented podcast with violent sexual content, drugs, and cursing. If none of those are of a concern to you, welcome to the DM's table. Tonight we are playing DanganDND, which is based off of Danganronpa, a Japanese visual novel game that is a murder mystery. And now we can introduce the players. Hello, everyone. Feel free to roll your dice to see who's doing first fun fact, except Lol, we know who does the first one. It's Sky.
Hit me, except I don't
very
have
special
one yet.
you.
So I'm thinking.
I've gotta go find my dice. Hooray! I get to leave this chair.
It has been a while, and I apologize. Sadly, life just kind of catches up with you, and a bunch of shit happens. It's glad to be back. I'm glad to be back. We're all glad to be back.
We're all
But
glad to be here.
You've waited so long to play again.
God, I should have stood up sooner. My legs did not appreciate.
Oh Lord.
They've been just kind of like semi.
Fuck, where'd I put... I had... My room's a mess right now. I'm sorry. I am crafting, and this happens when I'm crafting. I had dice. I
math rock was chosen as 16.
I literally
Alright.
had... Whatever.
17.
Just... I got 50 million dice.
That
That is a 19. That was so hard to fucking see. Why?
I got a 18.
Alright.
Thank you for the care package,
19,
Demon.
17 and 16.
Everyone,
Demon.
stretch!
Oh.
Posture check and hydration.
My posture
I
is
am
great.
okay. I will fix my posture in a moment. I'm currently hunched over like a gargoyle to write everything down. The moment that I am done writing, I will happily sit back up. I promise.
Sit up, you banana-shaped fuck.
But hi,
Wow.
Demon. It has been a while.
That was mean.
I know, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Rose cut deep, Jesus Christ.
You banana-shaped fuck.
Guys,
Damn, dude.
guys, I'm sorry, but I'm very proud of Rose.
That was no, it was a really good roast. Like, damn, but like, what the fuck, bro? What did I do?
What have I done to you?
Anytime someone mentions posture, I just think back to has anyone seen
Oh no, he's timing out.
I don't think that I've seen I got it.
He's thinking.
I know.
Oh, my brain.
Listen, man, I'm trying to make
sucks.
humor while I figure out how all of this is supposed to work.
You're doing a great job.
Indeed.
I am doing a
My
horrible
teacher was
job,
like,
but
you
thanks.
have to figure out how to do this thing, and I'm not going to explain to you how. And I was like, okay. And then I was trying to do it yesterday, and I was like, I emailed him, and I was like, hey, I don't understand how this works. He was like, Google it. That was the long and the short of what he told me, and I was like, I can't believe you tried that already, but thank you.
It is extremely frustrating when that's the response you get. Your job is to teach me, you stupid fuck. Do it. Do your job.
Your job is to teach me, and you require me to do this, and nobody else has. Teach me, damn it.
Has anyone seen Fact Fiend, the YouTube channel?
No. I've never even heard of it.
Oh, one of the videos, the main host, Carl Smallwood, yes, Smallwood is his last name, said the greatest insult he has ever made is he's ever heard is sit up, you banana-shaped fuck. Yes, he is English.
That makes so much sense.
Yes.
Son of a fucking whore.
Yep.
So if anyone mentions posture, I just say that line and it's fucking brilliant.
It is. It really is.
Why am I doing stuff that's useless to me?
Because
So why are you doing stuff
Just
that's
you.
useless to you?
Ba. No!
Fair.
Get the fuck out of here, you fucking piece of shit. I mean, welcome to
Whoa,
Galaxy
okay.
I mean-
Okay, I'm sorry.
welcome to
how
Galaxy.
dare you be that mean to Deku?
That
Fuck you.
wasn't to Deku.
I'm sorry,
If
I'm
you-
just trying to leak things in a paper. I didn't mean it.
If you guys would let me finish, that wasn't to Deku. But welcome into the Galaxy anyways. Primitive person that is not a person. Okay, block. Hey,
Oh,
I
what?
wanted to offer to promote your channel, blah blah blah. Pay me
Oh.
money.
Oh.
Is what I was
Fuck.
saying yeah, which is what I was saying to fuck off to. But I didn't get the
We bought.
I didn't get to finish the but welcome to Galaxy anyways, because you guys interrupted me.
Sorry.
So no, that wasn't to Deku. That was to the damn bot.
Oh, but it was great timing.
It was great timing. What-
Stop that.
Okay.
Sure,
Okay, I stopped. What do you need?
No, unfortunately, my thing was trying to pop up more tabs than it was supposed to.
Oh. All right. Are we ready for fun facts?
Nope.
May I ask for those now?
Nope.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm busy drawing. I don't have time for fun facts.
Oh, but you're the next person after Sky.
Hey, B, your Codium's gonna be a bitch.
I don't know, man. She just kind of does her own thing. Let her do her thing.
She vibing.
As the
Wait.
DM, you are
Did I
obligated
just
to
get
put your
called a
foot down.
bitch? Hold on.
Yes,
Yes.
correct.
Hold
But
the
actually, like,
phone.
one focus.
I
She's
call
just
you a
being-
bitch all the time.
I don't know what you guys are talking about. Hee hee.
Galaxy, I call you a bitch all the time, and you don't.
Is my camera still on?
Surprised?
Can you guys? Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know if you can fucking see this,
Pixels.
but I'm
Mm.
trying to draw.
Oh, yes.
When you
Pixels.
count the pixels, that's when they taste the best.
Mm,
Nothing but
Pixels.
static. Gotta love it.
Anyways,
All right,
yeah, you get.
Guy. If you are so ready, feel free to go ahead and give your fun fact.
I don't remember my fun
Even
facts.
though-
Oh,
Wow.
well,
my dude.
it's fine.
So,
We'll wait.
character introduction.
Anyway.
Even though Sky has dog ears and a tail, she's more of a cat person. She does not own a cat, but she likes cats.
And our characters have never interacted but once.
Yep.
Wow.
It's okay. At some point, there won't be any more NPCs for you guys to interact with, so then you'll be forced to interact with each other. Oh no.
Hooray.
Yeah, I'll be
Which will
me
happen
murdering Deku's character.
That's a great that's a great way to make it sound, right? Sorry guys, I'm slowly gonna kill everybody that you love. Well,
Eventually there'll be no one. Interact with each other, you fucks.
No, my NPCs.
We will force you to talk with
My
each other.
boys. No.
this is like the least like party-oriented game ever of D&D.
I know.
I mean, you're not wrong.
But my holy
Alright.
threesome.
You don't need to worry about that.
Jesus Christ. What falls next in this? I want to put them in order of how they came in the
Do you have
That
questions
means I have to find
for the thing?
this
Huh?
one.
Do you have questions for Sky?
Nope, that's pretty much it. I was just about to ask if we're starting with Jayden like
Uh,
we normally do.
I don't remember my facts. I'm fine, Demon. Thanks for asking.
I mean, God, you can always just say something. Like their favorite snack. It doesn't have to be interesting. It can be something silly.
I've done Alice's favorite snack before, so
Color? Like,
just something.
what's their favorite season?
Jayden's favorite season's summer, because more animals are out.
Nice.
Valeri. Oh
Alright.
my god, there we go. I forgot her fucking name. Why is it always her name I forget too?
I don't know.
I feel like I already said Valerie's favorite color at one point.
I don't have that written down, but you could have to like Felix at some point.
Oh. Valerie's a she demon. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Me?
If you want, if anyone
Um.
watched the other streams, you would definitely know this fact.
I have so many questions.
No, but call me out if I'm wrong and I have told this before because I don't fucking remember. Her favorite colors is blue. But yeah, Demon, I know you're always sleepy. I don't even know why I ask anymore. I should just know.
I know to spell blue wrong because I'm the smartest bitch here.
Guys,
Jesus Christ, man.
Listen, blue's my favorite color, and I spell it wrong all the time.
it's a popper, but it also spins.
It's also a pinwheel. Alright. Aki is up next. Jen.
No, Aki
What
likes.
is your- What does Aki like?
Dick.
Stickers.
Stickers.
Awesome.
I didn't say that. Who said that? Who said Aki likes dick? Rose, how could you?
Rose,
How
man.
dare you?
Now
So it's a
I'm
fact.
concerned. Is it he likes stickers or did someone say dick and I thought they said stickers?
Jin said that he
Jin
likes
said
stickers.
stickers.
I said he likes dick.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure that I did actually catch the right word from the right person. And I'm writing down either way. Like, I mean, it's just it's a fact. Like,
I know.
what?
Fact.
I just write he likes stickers and dick and like I'll move on.
Okay.
I win. I get to be the
I
joke
accept
this
it.
week.
I accept this.
All right, I'm adding and dick then. There we go. Yeah.
I mean, I'm not wrong.
All right. Yeah, you are correct. Jefferson, you are next for your fun fact.
Jefferson enjoys listening to Beethoven and Mozart.
Of course he does. Fucking nerd.
Listen, they're good classical music.
They are, but Jefferson's still a fucking nerd.
Kind of basic bitch classical music. but
Fuck
still-
you.
God damn.
Nice. All right, and then Alice, what is your fun fact?
That depends entirely on what the last fun fact was that I told you.
She likes pastels. That was the last one. She likes pastels.
Pardon me while I have a mental breakdown because that was not written on here. So now I've lost all track of existence.
It's okay. We have the session 13 fact, which is she met Casey in a grocery store during a panic attack, specifically in the soup aisle for meme reasons.
That does help. Cool. I don't know what we were doing in the last one, but for some reason I skipped the one I had written for that one, for the pastels one, so...
I think it's because you wanted to, like, demonstrate it, and then a bunch of shit happened where you weren't able to actually do it, so you just decided to turn it into a fun fact.
Oh, yeah, you're right. I remember the
I got
things
you.
I found now.
I got you.
She likes doing simple, like, open world or Tome games, because she just likes nice little wholesome games that aren't, like, competitive or anything, but can be played with other people occasionally.
Nice.
It pulls out that whatever our off-brand version of Pokemon is that's in open realm.
Yeah!
Power.
Our world, yeah!
Our world!
I'm putting way too much fucking detail on that, so I
Well,
don't
we
need
can't use
to.
that name anymore. That's also taken now.
We can't touch that.
Pocket World.
Pocket World?
Pocket World.
Pocket World.
Pocket World.
Friend World. Friend Adventure. Bum bum bum. Friend Adventure.
I'm struggling to find something that I needed.
Let me into my server. Let me into my server.
Never. Not allowed. Why am I doing this?
If anyone in the stream wants to learn more about fun facts, go check out all the other streams on Galaxies.
I know you guys can't really see this. I'll take a picture later. Why am I doing this?
Let me go into the notes, actually, because I remember where you guys left off. And we will be reading through the mechanics. Yeah, exactly. So, pretty much you guys are finding your stands in the trial room. And I'm just gonna go ahead and read this out for our lovely audience and talking about the trial mechanics again so everybody's on the same page. Because I sent this out back in January.
No.
So, I'm just gonna go ahead and read it off so everyone understands how the trial's gonna work, and if you guys have questions, please feel free to ask before we start. Okay. So.
Let's be on the test.
I mean, like, you guys are literally about to go to trial, so...
Maybe.
It's a good idea to
Probably. I would assume it's probably somewhere on the test.
No, man, maybe. Fuck if I know. I'm administrating the test. I am the one giving it to you. Alright, anyway.
Either I'm doing so well or I'm bad at math.
Teacher, 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 teacher.
Yeah,
Oh, God.
yeah.
Gotta go bathroom.
Yeah.
May I go bathroom?
Go bathroom.
Sorry. I couldn't help it. Anyways. I'm coming back to my drawing while I wait.
There we go. There. Alright. Sorry, I needed the stuff that I actually wrote down for the mechanics for the scoring. Anyway. So, starting with our first rule/mechanic thing, 1. You all have your character's knowledge from the investigation. No metagaming. You must explain the evidence you got to the others, nor may you debate out of character. 2. You may do things that you want to keep secret. DM me plans or ideas that you may want to do during the trial. If it's stealing from somebody, I will just announce perception check, and then everybody has to roll a perception check, and they can see if you get caught or not. But if you're gonna steal anything from, like, someone's pockets, or if you plan on like seeing if anybody like just walking around and doing something, let me know. You can do your role in secret as well. So it's all quiet until someone sees you. 3.
Now I should have watched the last session after I talked to Rose about needing to watch the last session because I made notes about things that were supposed to happen in the trial and I didn't fucking write them anywhere. I know I'm
Listen.
internally screaming, but it's fine. We'll figure it out.
I didn't watch it either.
It's okay. You guys do have NPCs that will be sharing all like the information. They have this is a trial where I have to actively be present too.
Yeah.
Alright. 3. With the trial, you may refute certain arguments with evidence. Try your best to line up the evidence with the statement made. The more accurate you are, the more points you will earn. State the evidence, and for extra flair, send the picture that is associated with it. I will be sending out all of your guys' pictures after this, so that if you want to get extra bonus points, you can send them. So that's good.
Objection!
Yeah, pretty much when you send out your objection, send out the piece of evidence that you're pairing it with. Alright. 4. When it comes to the argument armament, it is just a concrete walk through the evidence. No need to use unnecessarily rude tactics to change their mind. If you all do not agree before getting to the AA and hit a wall, you will have to redo the section, which will reduce your score at the end. 5. Once the AA is over, you all must work together to tell the story of what happened as thoroughly as possible. The more correct you are, the more time you get. 6. After a successful retelling, there will be a confirmation from the Blackened from there, the whole party may interact with the Blackened for at least 10 minutes. The better your score from the prior section, the more time you win with them. 7. Do not interrupt the execution once it begins. These are written and thought out. 8. You may respond in roleplay once the twins dismiss you all. Any questions before we continue?
Can I go bathroom?
You can go bathroom.
Fuck down, shut up!
And, just know that these are in the notes if you ever need to refer back to it. And I will now be sending your guys' evidence because you guys already collected all of these things. And I feel like it's a lot easier to just give it back to you than make you guys look for it.
This means you too, everyone that is watching. You keep your fucking mouth shut and don't interrupt the execution as it's going on. These rules still apply to you. Fuck you. I mean, welcome in.
If you interrupt, you will die. What's that?
Oh.
Interrupt, you will die. Hi.
But do leave a comment.
Guys,
I said, but do leave a comment about your thoughts on interrupting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
Shut up,
as
Rose.
you guys all file into the trial room, you'll notice that there is a podium with your name on it at for everybody there, along with the person that is not there. And currently they do have a stand-in for him, which is also in your guys' notes. Feel free to go ahead and put that on the screen with all of the other characters if that's what you're still doing, my dear.
That's kind of cursed.
Yeah. That's just how it be.
I wasn't prepared. How
Alright.
dare you not let me be prepared? I was not
I'm
prepared
sorry.
for this.
I think that's a you
It's
problem.
a single picture.
Shut the fuck up, Rose! No one asked you.
Damn.
She's always like this to me.
Shut up, Rose! Said no one asked you. I'm sorry, but I was not prepared for this.
You're okay.
Ah.
Take your time. I'm making sure I have all my stuff in order.
Rose doesn't have his shit in order.
This. Come on, man.
Rose better get his shit in order.
Why are you singling me out when everyone else doesn't have their shit in order?
Rose, I'm always mean to you. What the fuck?
Exactly!
Why are you acting like this is new? I don't know where to put this thing. You go over there by yourself like a loser. 'Cause you're dead. You're a dead loser.
Okay.
There we go.
Good.
Yeah. It's up there now.
Everything's in place. We're Gucci. Sick. Alright. And as you guys file in, you see the twins taking place on a big chair way away from the circular trial room that you're on. Pretty much both sitting on this throne just out of view. And Adrian gives a soft little chuckle. All right. So, in the trial of Noya's murder, we may now begin. You guys have all of the information that you will need, and you just have to discuss amongst yourself. And if it gets too boring or you guys finally do come to a decision, we'll go ahead and call for the vote. Any questions before you get started?
What if we get our vote wrong?
That's fine, as long as you vote.
What if we don't vote?
What if you don't?
Yeah, what if we abstain?
If you proceed to abstain from voting, you'll join the, one of your lovely classmates in their execution. If you choose not to play the game, then you don't deserve to be a part of it.
Cool.
Yeah, it's fucking cool. Any other questions?
Democracy.
Alright,
Bitch.
then you all may begin. Alright, yeah, no, I'm definitely gonna have to start this off. Hold up.
Yes. We have absolutely nothing to go off of.
Yeah, I realize that.
No,
I'm
Jin
trying to-
does. Throw Jin in there. He knows how this is done. Jin, get the word.
Alibi.
This is true.
What is everybody's alibi?
There we go. See, Jin knows.
Aki, go.
You want me to go? I can go.
Yeah, go.
If you want to, I was actually about to speak as one of the other characters. Alright, so Fleur kind of looks around seeing that everybody's very uneasy about the whole entire thing, and she takes a bit of a deep breath. Alright, everybody, we're going to have to go one by one and talk about where we were when the murder occurred, which, according to she squints for a moment trying to remember their name. According to our friends over there, wasn't too long ago.
I love it.
So, I'm gonna go ahead and start since I think everybody knows exactly where I was. I was taking down all of the lights and making sure that everything was put away properly and safely.
Who was all in the kitchen to begin with?
Well,
So Kurama kind of like awkwardly moves forward and like raises his hand. Well, I mean, I spent a good majority of my night in the kitchen, but I was not there for that part. I had cut my hand and I went to the bathroom to clean it up and fix it up. So,
Was there
I
anyone in there with you?
at some points there was Rudy and Ayaka. They came in to make dinner. So, um yeah, they were here for a bit. And Ayaka's just going to poke her head over. Yeah, we actually made some. I actually have this written down. Hold up. Sorry, I have like 12 documents I have to go through.
Makes sense.
I think we all remember this.
That's fine.
We ended up just making like some chicken nuggets. It wasn't anything special. To be perfectly honest, I wasn't at the party or anything either, and it's been a rough past couple of days, and I just wanted a break, so I don't really have a alibi beyond getting dinner with Rudy and Kuroma being there, and that was around like 7:45, almost 8. And then there's just a quick little nod that comes from Rudy.
Oh, while you were in there, did anyone else pop in?
Um, well, not that I was aware of. We didn't see Noya or anything either. But I mean, we also weren't the only people that were not at the party. And Kuroma said that he left not too long after we finished making dinner, so it's possible that someone could have slipped in and decided to, you know, they might have found Noya trying to make dinner for himself.
Who all was not at the party? Was by themselves with another person?
Lola raises her hand. I wasn't at the party. I wasn't feeling well, but Yuki was with me.
Yeah, we pretty much, spent the whole time together. We've just kind of been, snacking on stuff that we got before the party, so we didn't need to get any, food. But at some point, I left to go see if anybody was doing anything, but I didn't go in the kitchen.
Who was everyone else?
I don't fucking remember.
Felix kind of rolls his eyes. Well, I mean, that was pretty much everyone that wasn't there. I'm pretty sure it was just the 5 of them, but some of us left early. I mean, Noya went to he left early. He probably was. So someone might have followed him from the party. Did anyone else leave early?
True. Who else didn't leave early?
Pim kind of glances at Felix. we left later than Noya, but earlier than a majority of everybody else.
I can vouch for that because I saw them when they left. They stopped by to grab drinks first. I gave Felix hot chocolate.
That was a good consent. That's what it's called when you agree with somebody in one of the trials. Pretty much, you got some extra points for that. Yeah. Do you know the order that everybody left the party? Since you were like one of the last people out, other than probably Fleur. And she very quickly is just like, I just want to let everybody know before you ask me, I don't know. I was focused on lights and electricity near water. I was much more focused on safety than what was going on at the party, because at that point in time, everybody had been like chilling and like starting to do regular things, and it was a regular party, so it's not like anybody could have gotten hurt. And then Lucy just kind of snickers a bit, and she immediately looks at him. What? Come on, we had to do something that was a little bit more fun. Brought some alcohol, but like it wasn't anything where someone was gonna jump in the river drunk.
AV, what's the name of the food taster man?
Rudy.
Oh my god.
Jesus.
Rudy, where were you?
During the party?
Yes.
I also was just spending some time in my room. I just didn't want to go to the show. No offense. I just haven't been feeling as social lately. And I mean, I ran into Ayaka when I left my room around like 7ish to 7:45. Well, not 7ish, more like 8ish.
Can you
But the
attest to
point
that
is,
point?
Ayaka nods. I already said that. He's just probably a bit flustered. One of our friends died. Give him a break. And well, I mean, I'm answering his question, and it's important that I don't mess it up.
Any other smart questions, Mr. Mathematician?
One damn moment, I'm thinking. While I'm thinking, why don't you ask some questions?
Because I'm not the one trying to figure this out.
The life of someone here is dependent on our vote, so if we get this wrong, an innocent person might die.
Felix kind of scoffs a bit. It's not just one person. If we don't get who did it right, we're all gonna die except for that person. Did you guys not read the rules all the way? My god, you're so stupid. Clearly questions aren't getting us anywhere. Let's just point a finger at somebody. I bet it was Rudy. And Ayaka's just covering for him because of the fact that the two of them just don't want to get caught.
Assumptions can lead to bad and horrible decisions.
Well, I mean, they're openly saying that they also went to the kitchen. Or maybe it's that freaky knife girl. She didn't say what she was doing. She just said that she was poking around, being shifty. Don't you think it could have been her?
She has an alibi.
They could be lying. What if Lola was the one who did it and Yuki's just trying to cover and make her look guilty? Why would I put anybody in danger like that?
How dare you accuse me?
She would die as well, you know. But
Well,
is
I
the
mean,
use
what
of
you're doing
covering up?
isn't getting very far either. We haven't even talked to Karoma, the freak who was there by himself the whole time. Clearly, it has to be one of these people.
I'm.
My bet's on the ghost girl. She probably can only handle being around spirits anyway.
Wow. I don't know how to take that. Maybe it's you since you want to keep pointing fingers at everyone else.
Oh, you think the 12-year-old boy could put somebody up on a meat hook that's taller than him? Clearly, you are the dumbest person here. You really could only hang out with spirits because you're too stupid to talk to anyone alive.
You know, I'm not that tall either. Or strong. So all of what you just said could have just...
Help you. Freak?
Wow.
There would be no use in helping someone kill someone if they also were gonna get killed if the killer didn't get caught, so it'd be useless.
And then you hear a little chuckle come from Adrian. Oh no, we only punished the person that actually did it. So if it was her that helped, then technically speaking, she would have been the one to do it. Whoever actually stabbed somebody gets the perks and the punishment. So that means that if you did decide to help someone, you wouldn't be getting any of the perks that we offered. That means your family wouldn't be safe. But if you really wanted to help someone else get out of here and check on their family, well then, yeah, fine, go ahead. But we'll be killing anybody that didn't participate. So, just keep that in mind for next time. In case you are stupid enough to help whoever killed someone.
Anyone else have any good ideas?
As much as I don't care for his attitude, I will say the little one does seem to have, pointed something out. Only a few people weren't at the party, and those that left early had someone else clearly with them.
It's safe to say, rule out anyone that has had a partner with them.
Hmm.
At least more than one person.
Oh.
Saw them in that time.
Assumedly, that would be most people, but keep in mind that not everyone was around somebody the whole time that it could have possibly happened. We did decide that it was within an hour or so. So it would have been whoever was around at that time scale. Most people that I saw leave a little bit closer, which would have been Felix and my brain is confusing Pim and Nav.
Okay, it's Pim.
Yeah. But wasn't Nav was also around, but Nav stayed a little longer.
Yeah, she hung out for a bit with I think Chio and them and walked with them.
So, even though Felix and Pim and Nav and a few of the others left a little bit early, they wouldn't have had time to do anything. And she kind of like nervously fidgets with her fingers. I don't want to point fingers at anyone, but there were a few people that were, at least for a short period of time, by themselves in the kitchen around the time that it could have maybe happened.
Chia's gonna go ahead and speak up. Well, I'm just gonna go ahead and point out the fact that, like, there was a knife by Noya's body, and, someone just miraculously got hurt that also happened to be in the kitchen. Anyone think that's just a little weird? Anyone?
Mm,
Who was the
a
person
point.
who got injured? That's out of
Um, I, Roma said he got hurt.
I did. I hurt myself while I was cleaning the kitchen. It was a huge mess.
Chroma, can we see the injury you sustained to your hand?
If you insist. And he's gonna go ahead and roll up his jacket sleeve and show you what he had wrapped up. The lovely picture that I sent, it's like across, it's more like, I said his hand, but I did mean like his forearm area.
It be described as a knife wound.
Well, I mean, it's not like he took off the bandages. You definitely see that this is bandaged up, and he is showing you the fact that he did clean the wound. There is a lot of blood, like you can see the line of blood from where he cut himself in the bandages. Like, he clearly needs to change them soon.
Would it be at all possible for you to remove the bandages to see the wound clearly?
I mean, I could, but I would need new bandages and all of the stuff to fix my arm again. And I don't think anybody wants blood on the floor currently. I'm not
Oh,
against
if
doing it.
I
It's
don't
just,
know if it helps at all, but I have some of those things. Although it still may be a little bit hard to see if it's still bleeding, at least
I
with the purposes of what we're trying to gather. It
yeah,
There are ways to get it to stop, but not within the time frame that we have.
yeah. It it's not a pretty one. Um
any evidence would be sufficient in this case.
so you guys notice that one of the people that have been really quiet just suddenly kind of speaks up, and it's Shion. Why would Kuroma even do it? Wasn't he friends with Noya? And like when he says that, he kind of glances to Aki and gives him an awkward little smile before looking back to everybody else. We have to think about why someone would kill someone else. So unless there wasn't a good reason, why would Kuroma attack one of his friends? He doesn't even want to talk to a majority of us to keep us safe.
Good question.
Aki,
In this,
he kind of speaks up and is just like, could it maybe be? It's obviously probably about the motives, right? So it was out of desperation, right?
who wouldn't want to go back to see their family safe again?
I know, but I'm not going to give any specifics, but I've seen Kuromas.
I don't have anyone to go back to. I just have cats and crows. But that's so I don't actually have a motive for that particular outlet.
You do love your pets, don't you?
I don't know if it particularly helps, but it didn't seem like, well, what I mean to say is, and she keeps fidgeting because clearly the conversation makes her uncomfortable because she doesn't want to directly accuse anyone of anything. it didn't. I mean, when we looked at it, that is, it didn't seem like anyone but Noya had motive. It just seemed like self-defense. So I don't know if basing it off of who would have had motive is really a good way to go about it.
Hmm. Why would they attack someone in to begin with?
What do you mean? The killer?
Oh, the victim.
The
What else do you
victim.
think I mean?
I mean, could have been in more of like them in desperation.
Oh, I I would like to point out that some people have really, really close familial bonds. It might have been that he has someone he has to take take care of at home. Um, so if he was desperate to make sure that they were safe and not going to, um, you know, I maybe that's why. Maybe they were desperate for that person. Like Aki said.
True.
So in my thought, maybe Noya was trying to kill somebody, but ran into the. I mean, there was a knife, right?
on on the floor. It was mine. His name's Terrence.
So yeah, it could have been him. It did have blood on it, so it would only. My thought it would be reasonable that maybe if Karoma is the only person that's gotten hurt, then it really does just point a lot of things to Karoma.
And Karoma kind of looks at you with like these almost heartbroken eyes when you say that.
But I mean, like, he has long sleeves on. A lot of us have long sleeves on. I don't know. I don't want to think it's him, but
All right.
Well, if if you think about it, he did come forward about the fact that he got hurt. If it was going to lead to such suspicion like this, why would he have come forward with that fact? Somebody else here could have possibly gotten hurt and just isn't talking about it.
You guys clearly aren't thinking
Um,
it through. If he tells somebody, that means that if they already know and are suspicious of him, it clears him of suspicion. He's
True.
doing a reverse psychology.
Well, in that case,
we can
just say it's
also
him.
all just go ahead and roll up our sleeves.
Yeah.
So are you guys making everyone roll up their sleeves?
yes.
Yeah, it was like Valerie's rolling up hers as she was saying it.
All right.
Aki will also pick up. I think he has sleeves.
You
My
don't
brain
have
is-
sleeves. Get out here.
Yeah, hold on. Let me go through and see who all has sleeves.
Hang
I know
on.
Shion does.
Ashton doesn't clearly. But
He likes showing off his arms.
he's kind of like give a little flex with his hands and just. I have nothing to hide. You can cavity search me if you must.
Yeah, whatever you say, player boy.
That's a little fun. But and then Harper kind of rolls up her sleeves and gives like this shy little smile to everyone, letting them see before she puts them back down.
Sky doesn't have sleeves, so she just bears her arms.
Okay. So, do I need to go through everybody that does have sleeves? Or any sort of arm coverings?
I mean,
Um,
Alice
I
has
think
no
so.
reason to participate, but since this was kind of her fault, she's going to like bunch up the sleeves of her sweater anyway.
So Nav, Tim, Rudy, Toby, because Lucy has his sleeves rolled up. Ayaka, Tio takes off her jacket. Karoma's already showed his sleeves. Um, Fleur and Shion takes off his fingerless gloves, and everyone else seems normal.
Jefferson has sleeves for his.
You
Mhm.
do.
Yeah.
You do. Lola has sleeves. Valeri has sleeves, and Octavia has one arm thing.
Jefferson rolls up his sleeves and see as he rolls up his sleeves, you see various cuts and scrapes have already healed over for like a couple years now.
So scars.
Oh,
Cool.
I mean, yeah,
Scars.
you'll definitely see a lot of scars on like Karoma from all of his other injuries in the past, if that's what we're talking about. Same thing with Theon.
Uh. Lola's not going to roll up her sleeves.
Hey.
Okay then.
Creepy. How did I know that she's suspicious? It's almost like she's the ghost girl that talks to dead people. Doesn't matter whether or not someone dies here, you'll get to talk to them either way.
Listen,
you
being
roll up your
rude
sleeves.
does not mean your parents are gonna love you anymore.
They already don't like me. I'm not expecting to win their favor.
Got a point.
Lola, may I ask why you won't roll up your sleeve?
I just don't see a point in this. The wound could be anywhere.
I mean, true.
Nav's also going to speak up. Yes, that is true, but the thing is, defensive wounds tend to happen on the arms, palms, face, chest area. It's not going to end up being anywhere where you won't be able to see it. And with a chest wound, if you didn't have time to change your clothes before the trial, you would have gotten caught. A jacket or something like Shion sleeves are all very easy to replace. And you do wear a shirt with buttons, and you might wear something under it. We're not sure. You might have been able to change your top.
This is all true.
Oh, in that case,
I want
Jefferson.
Aki, since roll a persuasion check.
Persuasion?
Persuade.
Oh, yeah. Persuade.
While that happens, Jefferson unbuttons his
Okay, hold on, sorry. I
suit
have to pull up
jacket,
my thing.
little jacket that he has on. Takes it off. So he has
Sweet.
nothing else to hide.
Hey, I have 2 in persuasion at least. Oh, dirty 20.
Nice!
Boy, let's go!
Lola's going to sigh a bit as she pushes up her sleeves. She has scars on her arms, but she doesn't have any like recent cuts. But she does have a bruise on her arm that she looks like was trying to hide.
How'd you get that bruise?
It's not really any of your business now, is it?
Oh, considering it deals with the life of someone that just got.
We were
Ew.
talking about
Yes.
a cut wound, not a bruise.
Oh, it could be any wound for that matter. How'd you get the
Also,
bruise?
the victim had 2 bruises on both of her arms, similar to yours.
So how did you get the bruise?
I gave it to myself.
Why?
Because I have a nervous thing that makes me squeeze my arm to calm myself down.
I don't know. That sounds kind of suspicious, Ghost Girl.
Your face is... I couldn't do that.
Fighting with the world.
Oh, no, she's cooking. She's innocent.
Gotta be safe. There's no other way.
There's no other way.
I could not stop myself. Your face
Is the bruise in a handprint?
Yeah, she squeezes her arm enough to give herself a bruise, is what she's saying.
But I'm saying, is there like a definitive hand shape to the bruise?
Those types of bruises, if they're not like that one would be one that occurs a lot, and it might not be in the exact same place, so it might not be in a regular shape of a bruise.
I feel like it would just be more of a palm. Kinda, I guess.
And then like fingers.
Yeah.
It depends on where you put most of your pressure.
Because most times with bruises that come with like ripping your hand, it mainly comes from the fingers. Makes the shape of fingers. That's where most of the tension comes from.
Yeah, I guess you're right. I'm sitting here doing it with my arm, don't mind me.
I was doing the same thing.
I like that all of us are over here like making sure that the facts are right by doing it to ourselves.
Yeah.
So would they be in the shape of fingers?
Yes.
Okay.
Anyone else want to speak up?
Lucy kind of sighs a bit. Well, I mean, we can also definitively say that Noya was planning on attacking someone because he left with something from the show. So, one, whoever it is, they'll have defensive wounds. And two, more than likely there will be a cut. I think the most likely candidate that we're currently pointing to is Kuruma, and he's just lying.
Yeah, it's most of the evidence does.
Yuki, would you be able to identify the cut that your knife made?
Oh, absolutely. Terrence has a very specific type of way that he was made to where it's going to be very clean. I make sure to make him very, very sharp and make sure that I keep him in good condition.
Well, take off your bandages and show Yuki the cut.
I'm still bleeding.
Clean it up. Wipe the blood away so it could be properly examined.
That's not how that works.
Blood works.
It,
Well, if you wipe the blood away quick enough, it will show.
I'm not going to show you. Congrats, guys. You're into phase 2. So,
Alright, my suspicions are high.
shut up, Rose.
this is pretty much the part where you get to argue why it's him, since I feel like all of you guys are narrowing it down.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So,
That as though everyone else has agreed with you, Rose.
yeah, I feel like everyone's on the same page now. And I'm going to send the first part of the argument armament. Pretty much you guys have to make him break out of this state of trying to defend himself.
Alright.
Man.
Here is The
Just the
sorry,
sadness
Jayden.
in
Sorry,
Jin's
Jayden.
voice, man.
We all knew this was gonna come down to it.
I know. That's his first stage of his argument armament. He gets like a whole outfit change and shit. Look at him.
Look at
Holy
him.
shit,
Look at
look
him
at that.
go.
She's
It
got
looks
fucking buff.
good. I like it.
I could. Alright, so pretty much he's going to be stating reasons why he couldn't be the one to do it. The more evidence you use to refute him, the more time you'll get to talk to him at the end.
Okay.
I just want to preface this, remind everybody.
Okay.
This gives me just Phoenix Wright vibes.
Yeah. There's no way it could have been me. I would never hurt someone that I care about.
Well, you could have not been the one to attack them first. They could have attacked you first.
Even then, why would I want him dead?
It could have been in self-defense in an accident.
Exactly.
Come on, Aki, you
It was
gotta
an
give some more
accident.
sadness in that.
I know.
Give-
It was an accident.
Give me the
We wouldn't have
acting.
been against you.
Okay, fine. I'll put some sadness in his voice.
Do it.
It could it could have been an accident. I mean, you couldn't have possibly wanted to kill him on purpose.
How would I have even killed him? It's not like somebody just would do that. Like, who just lifts someone's up to, like, who does that? How is that an accident?
I mean, you are the ultimate of misfortune. Maybe it was not your intention, but it was misfortune.
Adrenaline and the mind can also a very funny thing in fight or flight mode.
You're also very tall. I don't know if you've picked up on this.
Wouldn't the kitchen be more of a mess then?
If the fight took place inside the locker itself.
The locker?
They
Ice
were
locker.
found in the like freezer pretty much.
Ice locker.
Walk-in freezer.
If he came into the kitchen with a knife and tried to attack me, why would it only happen in the freezer? How would he catch me in the freezer?
Well, maybe part of your alibi was correct and you were trying to clean up in the kitchen, you were putting things away, and then he came to attack you because you were by yourself.
Point.
I would never kill my friend.
Unless it was an accident.
Alright. You guys want to do the final blow of the very obvious answer that you've been restating and restating? Just say it one more time, guys, please. I have like 12 pictures that you had to go through.
On the count of 3, guys. 1, 2, 3. You guys felt that horribly.
Wow.
Sure.
Cut on your arm.
Rose, get out here. No one asked you. I really wanted the whole 1,
Why did
2, 3. It was an accident!
Oh yeah, that too.
That's
Yeah,
why
yeah,
she just said
yeah.
that everyone kept repeating, and I was like, okay, let's do it together.
The accident.
break? So we'll go ahead. Congrats, you guys got an extra 10 minutes because that took no time.
You expected us to take longer?
It's no. To be honest, no. So
Wow.
he kind of looks away now, defeated. And you like start to see his face start to like get more red with time, and you see him start to tear up. It was an accident. It was self-defense. he came at me, he knew.
We don't blame you. But sins have been committed.
I-
Must be
I
paid.
didn't want to kill him. And he's pretty much like crying as Shion glances over to you guys. Just to clarify a few things for everybody, would you be willing to explain what happened that night? And this is your third phase. Now you get to retell what happened and how it happened, and pretty much the more detail I am given, the more points you get.
I'm so familiar with this.
Yeah, Jin got this part. Jin got.
I will not be helping for this part. Take it away.
Okay, give me a second because I know this was happening, but listen, a tear has shed. Okay. So, God, I'm sorry. So, the day before the party, um, Kuroma, no, well, the night of it, Kuroma said he was going to stay and clean the kitchen from the messes that happened from like the past few days. So Kuroma was in there alone for pretty much the whole time, other than like Ayaka and Rudy coming in to make chicken nuggets. While the party was going on, a few people left early, Noya being one of them, having the intent to kill somebody because of his motive video. He had I'm pretty sure he had the knife on him. Um he must have saw that Kuroma was alone inside the kitchen when he was cleaning and decided to try and attack him. He didn't really do well, which then resulted in them making their way into the freezer and resulting in Kuroma getting hurt as well from the knife because originally he had the knife on him because he was going to kill him in a sort of self-defense way to get Kuroma off of him. But Kuroma accidentally ended up putting him on a meat cleaver.
Kuroma nods, pretty much letting you know that that was correct. And as you guys hear his like see his little nod of approval, Adrian kind of does a big sarcastic yawn. All right. I think this is very obvious and boring now. Everybody go ahead and make your votes. In front of you, you should see that your podium has flipped over from a regular stand to a voting screen. Go ahead and choose the person that did it today, and we will be on our way.
I'm just gonna put this. Knowing that Kuroma did it, he is going to select his thing with tears coming through his eyes. He does not want to believe this anymore. He does not like this place. This place is horrible. I hate this place. I hate it.
Sorry. And feel free to just verbalize your vote, even though I know that you guys all know who it is. You can vote for somebody that you don't want, that you rather vote for.
Oh.
Voting for Karoma?
Jefferson's going to say, I personally don't blame you. It was in self-defense. Hell, I would have done the same if I was in your situation. The sins have been committed. And those must pay for the price. In my eyes, I hope you rest well. You sleep eternal. Presses his Chroma's button.
Everybody else voting
Dramatic.
for Karoma?
Yes, 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 yes,
Yes.
yes, 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 yes. I don't know how many yeses
Oh.
and characters I have. It's fine.
Damn, Ashton, you sound different.
Damn.
Wow, Ashton, you have a high-pitched voice there.
Yeah.
Yes. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yes.
Alice still looks a little bit nervous as she looks over at Karoma and just very, like, quietly while still fidgeting. I'm sorry, Karoma. And then she hits her button.
He just gives a really sad smile and he just shrugs. It's my luck. It was probably bound to happen. And as he says that, the last vote, actually, Sky, do you want to say anything? I'm not gonna take anyone's limelight away.
Well, I guess the silver lining is your misfortune won't haunt you anymore. And she's gonna press that button.
Jesus. Galaxy, do you have anything that you want to say in character, or are we moving on?
Ashton. I was trying to think of who was Ashton.
Ashton was his wife for like 10 minutes.
Well, from what we know about Ghost Girl over there, there's an afterlife. I hope you live a great one, because I would have loved to live longer with you. Pushes the button, kind of giving a not a his usual smirk, but still like a smile.
Yeah. Alright. I let everyone say their piece, correct? Has Aki said their piece? Or do you want to wait until you actually have time to go on like a really long tangent?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Okay.
We'll just leave it at the fact that he is just silently crying while just not believing it. And
Yeah.
I have quite.
honestly, I don't even know if Aki would want to press his thing.
Understandable.
God, Karoma comes over and helps him press the button for himself. If he sees you struggling because he doesn't want you to die with him. Unless you, like, need to not be a part of this anymore, then, like, I understand.
Nah, I'll be fine. Just have him select himself.
Oh wow.
Aki just selects himself and
No, I think he meant Kuroma selecting himself.
oh, that one, yeah.
What would happen in that situation?
Yeah, Kuroma coming over, grabbing his hand, and making Aki press the button for himself and submitting it.
Aki just votes
Honestly,
him fucking self.
he knows that it's Karoma, but he just doesn't want to believe it, so he's going to select himself.
Okay.
While trying.
What's gonna happen in that situation?
Nothing.
Yeah, it's most votes goes over.
You didn't get enough votes.
As soon as Aki presses the button, because he is more than likely the last one to press the button, you guys see a screen light up that you originally thought was part of the window, but no, it's a TV. Get juked, sir.
Get right.
and it like clicks on, and it shows you all of the votes, and that all of them are in Kuroma's category except for one for Aki. And he and Adrian gives a big wide malicious grin. The votes are in, and luckily for all of you, you did vote correctly. And it like flips over to like one of those screens that's like spamming correct, like blinking crazy with all of the confetti coming down. That's fucked up, bro. What the fuck?
Can I?
Air horns
I
go
want,
off.
I want one of those bowling animations where you gotta strike.
And Adrian's just like, well, I guess the only humane thing to do would be to let you have some words and say your piece and let you have your teary-eyed like goodbye before we take you out. So, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and give you all 15 minutes to talk. Alright, and your time starts now. I do actually have a 15-minute timer going.
Oh,
Oh, really? Damn.
And no one's saying anything. Aki gets talking.
Yeah, I was about to say, Aki, you have a piece to say, correct?
He kinda looks over at Karoma in a breaking voice. He's like, I'm sorry that even I don't know, I don't have the words.
It's Aki, it's not your fault. It's mine. I reacted and I made a bad decision. I should have done something differently. I just appreciate the fact that you don't think I'm a monster.
I can hardly even think of anybody as a monster. It was obviously an accident. It wasn't meant. But it happened.
I don't want to leave you. Thank you for being the best thing to have ever happened to me in my entire life. My life got so much better the moment I met you, and it's been 3 days, and I've pretty much thrown it down the drain.
At this point, Aki's gonna start bawling. And it's just like, you know what? Anything he's trying to say is now one can hear it. Fuck this. I can't. I don't want to cry myself.
And he's just like holding Aki really close as he looks towards everyone else, just like in this embrace, and he gives everyone like a very sad smile. Well, I will say that I am glad that I am the person that this had to have happened to. Just please make sure no one else does something stupid.
That's not gonna happen. People are very stupid creatures. Our lives are very short on this world, but the afterlife is better from what I've heard. So you're going on to bigger, better things. And you'll see Aki again, don't worry about it. Hopefully not too soon.
This is Lola, right? Like, I'm
Yeah.
not crazy.
Yeah, that's
Was
Lola.
at the end of that.
Because, like, her and Karoma did get pretty close, too. She wore his boots.
She did.
During the concussion.
And what my fucking
She was saying that our lives are short here. Hope you'll see Aki again soon. Hopefully not too soon. That's what she said.
Yeah. Hopefully not too soon. This.
Roma, my
And-
boy, come here.
Karoma, my boy.
I'm like a 50-year-old fucking man.
Listen, there's reasons I'm acting like this, and you shall find out. Sooner or later.
Young Karoma.
Karoma was
Young Kruma. Young Midoriya. Anyway.
Yeah. That's why I said it that way. You got it.
yeah.
Yeah, Jefferson.
Jefferson puts his hands on his shoulders. One hand on his shoulder and a hand on his head. He says, "Boy, even though you have committed a great sin this day, I, for one, do not blame you. Two, this moment on, I commit you all your sins. That way you can rest peacefully. May you rest forever in the fields with white rabbits. That's all I have to say. A good man."
I think he'd rather
Pats
be
him on the right shoulder.
He is so confused.
You
He's
know
like,
what?
thank you.
He's just gonna cut in a little bit with like very incoherent sayings. He's just like, pretty sure he'd rather be with his crows.
Karoma just starts crying a bit more.
Without saying another word, Jefferson turns around, sits down.
What, the floor?
The floor.
Yes, sits down on the floor.
Why not?
Because he does not want to see what comes next.
Ashton's
Oh,
gonna
I know
go
what's
over
gonna come
and give Kuroma a hug. And then Ashton. And then he's going to let go, and I have to do it. He's going to smack him on the ass and just be like, "Don't eat too much do not eat too much chocolate cake later on."
He at this point I feel like he can't help but laugh a little bit, and he's like, no promises. I don't know if any cake will ever be as good as Aki's.
Well, I don't know much about this stuff, but she said it's a better thing. I'm sure I've heard heaven's what you make it, so it could all be Aki's chocolate cake for all you know.
It could be all Aki's chocolate cake. He's like getting more emotional. And I'm sorry to everyone else I didn't even try to talk to. I just wanted to keep you safe, and I still managed to fuck that up, so please don't hold it against me. I understand if you do, though. And I do have one question. It is not related to anything. It was something that happened on the first day. Someone cleaned my room. Thank you. Thank you
Oh,
for
you're
whoever
welcome.
did that.
Welcome.
You!
Welcome.
Uh,
He's still sitting down, facing, still turned around, sitting down. He just says, "You're welcome," without even looking at him.
oh, that threw me off. I was gonna say something as Lola, which, fuck.
I mean, that's like the only thing he hasn't been able to get an answer to the whole time he's been here.
I completely almost forgot about the
Gotta get
room
rid of that
cleaning
final
incident.
regret before he goes. Who
I-
cleaned my room?
What did you say before the one question? I don't fucking remember. Oh my god.
The chocolate cake with Aki, I'm pretty sure that was the last thing I said. All of it could be
Yeah.
chocolate cake.
Yeah, no, there was something in between that and the question.
Fuck, I don't know.
I cannot fucking remember either. Oh, talking on the first day thing.
Oh,
Trying,
yeah.
when he mentions keeping everyone safe, I wanted Lola to say something. But after the question, well, apparently Jefferson cleaned your room, but beside that question, what you mentioned before, you technically did keep us safe. I mean, if it wasn't you that got attacked, it could have been someone else. You were strong enough to defend yourself. I know it's not a very great cost because of what's going on now, but still.
Well, everything comes at a price, and I guess to keep one person safe, it was my life. And if that's really the only thing that keeps me from regretting keeping myself safe. Thank you.
I'll keep an eye on Aki for you. I'll make sure that he stays out of trouble.
If I have any words for you from the beyond to share with him, would you be willing to pass along the message?
Of course. But spirits here are kinda hard to get through to me. Except for the damn cow.
For the damn cow. Fuck that cow!
He's still moping
Fuck
around.
that cow!
She just like looks off towards the corner.
The cow comes and ruins the rest of the trial. Does anybody else have anything that they want to say to Karoma before time runs out?
Not to Karoma specifically, but to avoid giving Alice unnecessary trauma, she's gonna like hide her face in Jayden's chest because she's not watching this.
Trauma.
Meanwhile, I feel like Felix is like, I'm so sorry that this had to happen, and it's only to Karoma because of the fact that he's about to die, and he's like very quiet, hush hush. He like grabbed him by the shirt collar and is whispering in his ear.
Can I whisper something to Karuma?
I mean, yeah, after Felix like says whatever he had to say to him and walks off, Kuroma like looks at the little kid very confused, but very obviously like appreciative of what he said.
Just gonna. Because I'm pretty sure I never told him that I started.
No, you didn't.
Whisper that to him!
Jin's fucking dying.
So you're gonna tell him that you stole his shirt?
I stole a whole outfit.
Oh yeah, a whole outfit.
Still a whole
I somehow
outfit I
got
can't
my
wear.
whole outfit, but anyways.
He just kind of chuckles a bit. You can have all of the clothes in my closet now.
The clothes are gonna be stolen. Those clothes are not gonna be stolen anymore.
It...
Can I keep your shoes?
No, they're mine.
If she can have some of them, let her have some of them. They make her tall.
You know what? Fair enough.
Also, you little shit, I want an apology.
I don't apologize to anyone about anything. And he sticks his tongue out at him and at Lola and laughs as he runs off towards his brother and Val protect me.
How did this turn into such a happy moment?
And
Because we're idiots.
Okay. And he looks to Aki with a sad smile as the countdown starts to get closer and closer to his doom. And he's like, thank you for making the last few days of my life the best. And thank you. Just thank you. And he's gonna give you a kiss.
Yes, kiss the twink.
Kiss the twink!
Kiss the twink.
You know what? Upon realizing after this, because he had a little smile after seeing the little interaction between them, Lola and Felix.
Oh, Felix.
Where she's like, I don't apologize to anyone. But after that, it's gonna dawn back onto him, and he's just gonna cry a little bit.
Alright. And, as he pulls away, you hear Adrian's voice once again. Alright, everyone, that's the end of your time. And now, it is punishment time for the ultimate bad luck, Kuroma Akurini. And he slams his hand down with Alister, more than likely, on top of this button. On this button, as he slams his hand down, the whole entire window all lights up like a screen. So pretty much the whole wall is now a video of what's about to happen.
Oh God!
As he gets grabbed by his neck and pulled from the trial room. And on the screen, you see in big letters, Strings of Fate executed. Kuroma Akurini, the ultimate misfortune. And do we have the music?
No, sadly.
Oof, oh well. Alright, so I'm just gonna go ahead and read what I have written, because I know that you guys can go back and read it, but our audience cannot. So, as he is pulled from the trial room, Kuroma grabs at his neck, feeling the rope that is wrapped around it, and it's yanked far into the air. He feels himself choking for a moment before feeling more ropes proceed to wrap around his other extremities. He looks down. He can see the ground below him. It was far. He is forced to dance around, slamming against the wall. Sometimes his limb would be pulled in unnatural directions. Loud snaps and pops could be heard ringing out in the claustrophobic space. One of the crows fly up as he weakly asked for it to try to cut some of the ropes. Maybe he could escape. The crow shrieks for help from his other ones, and they all join in to join the other and fly up to start pecking at the ropes. They snap one by one until two are left. One around his waist and one around his neck. The two have been tangled and twisted from the brutal dance. The crows begin to peck at what looks like to be the one for his neck. It snaps. Kuroma looks up at his last one, the one around his waist. He had a chance. He moved in he moves in the rope, trying to keep himself from slipping out. He grabs the top of it, and as one of his crows lands on his hand, the rope creaks a little. He lets out a breath of relief before it snaps. He lets out a scream as he falls down, his broken body splattering against the cold, hard concrete floor. And as that ends, you guys see the screen shut off. Well, wasn't that just a load of fun, everybody? You're all dismissed. Get out of here. Go to bed, it's late.
I don't think Arky's going to bed again.
I will say anybody that wasn't watching definitely could hear it. Unless, like, you know, they managed to completely cover their ears and stuff. But,
Yeah,
you know.
everyone knows. I don't know if there's a way to cover that with hands.
There's not.
Yeah. So, you guys now have your freedom back. What would you like to do?
Sky turn.
Oh, I forgot. I need to send you guys his picture. His prom picture. Yay!
Thing we'll never get to
Let's
see.
go.
Well, I got to see it.
Beep. There it goes. Alright, I actually need to pee before you guys start doing stuff. This is a great time to take a break. I will be right back.
He's a newspaper.
Are we getting our break noise? Do we get our break noise?
No, I'm getting there.
Wait! Can we take a quick break? I need to refill my cocoa.
Break noise! Alright, I'm gonna go pee. Alright, I'm back. What's up, boys? If anyone is still here, I would love to have thoughts on everything that just happened. But also, I don't know if this is, I know that I want to keep going because it's only like 7. It's only been like 2 hours.
I'd be fine if Galaxy would stop making the picture bigger on her stream.
Yeah?
Just slowly looking into the eyes of the dead guy, and she's just... It's like she's got him on a puppet strings, and she's just waving him around stream.
Wait, hold on, let me...
Amazing.
Wait, I want to see this.
No, because I have stream muted, because I hear myself.
Oh, hold on, wait a minute. I have to pull up this.
I like that all of us are like, wait, what? It's okay, I'll get to see it on the YouTube video!
Yeah.
Which everybody should 100% go check out the YouTube channel if none of that shit made sense and you just popped in this time. We have like 14 parts. Is everyone back? Was I the only one that needed to take a break?
Yeah, that's it.
Ruined my very good sad music going with that. Way to go, Sky. You fucking ruined it.
Listen, it was weird just watching you around the screen on a muted stream.
Well, you should have
You
had
were just
stream
playing
muted
the
for
dead
it.
guy.
I was having a moment with it. I was trying to make it emotional.
Alright, so is there anything that you guys would like to do now that you have been dismissed very abruptly and rudely?
Rose wanted to eat the body.
What?
What?
When?
I don't know where he is. Oh wait, he said he had to be right back. He was eating.
Oh yeah.
Rose wants to eat the body.
Did you show did you show chat hit Karoma's prom fit?
I did not. I was too busy playing with the dead guy.
Valid shit, man.
According to Sky.
No, I don't, you liar.
Huh?
Rose just said, no, I don't, you liar.
Are you not able
Uh,
to talk right now, Rose?
I
I do
mean,
not want to eat the body, you liar!
I am not lying. You kept asking people what they wanted to do with the body after, so you want to eat the body.
Yes, I
Anyways, here's
no, I
prom
wanna
fit,
bury
everyone.
it, damn it.
No, you just want to eat it.
Consumption.
I mean, I can't make some changes to my backstory to make it edible, but nah.
So, fun fact about his look, the newspaper is all about horrible accidents that have happened throughout the years in actual US history.
Huh.
Let me zoom in on that so Sky can
If you zoom
complain.
in, you will see an article about 9/11.
If you zoom in very closely, you can see Aki on top of the left tower.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
He's just the Mothman of this world.
Isn't
that the
he
fucking
lovely?
Titanic?
Oh, I love the fact that like when you move him up close, you can actually see the texture in his shirt. That's so cool. Yeah,
So,
I put way
I've
too much effort into this, but it's okay because everybody enjoys it.
I've got only one thing to say about the thing. Womp
There
womp.
he goes. The womp womp.
Don't zoom in on his bulge. See.
You're the only one looking at it.
Maybe I am.
Yeah, I am.
There you
Also,
go.
after the trial, Jefferson went to his room, locking the door.
One,
Doing God knows,
2,
doing God knows what.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
What?
8,
God for.
9, 10. 10 bots.
I don't know.
Wild. Alright. Well,
Want me
I
to
will
ma- like-
say, I'll let y'all know that there is a group of people that is currently Fleur, Pim, Nav, and Chiyo. And they all seem to be discussing what to do with the body.
Can I like overhear it?
Yeah, or you could just join in their conversation.
Can I like walk over? Like he's in here, but he
He doesn't need to say anything. He can just
Yeah,
come
he's
like
not-
listen.
I know he's not. He's probably not gonna say shit for now. Not right now. Anyways, what's happening?
So
Who is the
kinda
group?
Fleur, Pim, Nav, and Chiyo.
Okay, so.
And pretty much you hear Fleur like so I understand that like excuse me, there can be a lot of safety concerns with embalming a body. Why don't we well, that's also true for cremation, but what would be the best suggestion? for what to do with him. I personally think cremation. And Chio's like, well, before we talk about what to do to dispose him, do we want to have like a funeral or something? I could do their makeup. And Fleur just kind of looks at her. It's just like, they were murdered. Half of them would have to have a closed casket. I mean, he's literally like, we would no. If we have a funeral, it would have to be with
Close.
like an urn or something. And meanwhile, there's just Nav and Pim glancing back and forth, and they're just like, an urn would be a lot easier to store, and if we ever get out of here, it's also a lot easier to ship. If we decide, if we can find his family, and if we bury them on an island, their parents are gonna probably have a hard time getting to come see the body.
Can I just like cut in a little bit and just remind them that he wasn't that close to his parents?
Yeah. Is 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 that you're cutting in?
No, yeah, he's
Mm.
just gonna be like, he wasn't close to his parents at all. Not that close.
Tia glances to you and nods. Oh, we're also considering Noya as well. But yeah, for Karoma, we could bury him if you wanted to. He did say you're the, like, pretty. We saw him kiss you. You're pretty much like his next of kin or whatever. So what do you want to do with it?
All of a sudden, Jefferson walks out, and they just see him wearing a wooden mask. that
Shut up! You're
resembles
in
a
your
rabbit.
room. Go away.
I'm saying I'm coming out. Damn it.
You're not allowed to come out of the closet yet.
Hallway, like talking about what to do here.
Lola's gonna like pop out her head over and just burying the body's not an option, really, is it? Who's got the tools to dig 6 feet down right now?
Good.
I know where there's a shovel.
I
Go
mean,
away.
I mean, someone dug a hole and put all of the weapons in it.
But not 6
I
feet
know where
deep.
the shovel is.
But not 6 feet deep. Ignoring Jefferson.
A shovel's a shovel.
Can I just say, I don't know if he'd want to be buried in a place that was meant for bloodshed.
Then the urn and cremation it is. We can then proceed to figure out what to do with their remains whenever we get out of here.
Yeah. That sounds good.
Did you want to do a funeral?
Can we make a symbolic grave?
Yeah. Dude's dead. You can do whatever to honor him. Oh, we could make a whole shrine.
That shrine
I mean,
is
if
going.
we had to do that for every person, it would get a little too much.
Will you
I mean,
hush
just add
up,
the
you
picture to the
stupid
shrine.
cow?
I mean,
What'd you say?
I heard the cow. I heard cow.
I said, will you shut up, you stupid cow? And my mom goes, you shitty coffee.
Oh my god.
Tell your mother I said thank you.
Anyway.
What the fuck, man?
I mean, anyways, he kind of.
I'm talking about an actual cow, Mom.
Yeah, figure that.
Not the cow.
But Rose said thank you anyways. Oh god, I'm dying. That was great.
Oh my god, amazing.
And, like, we can have like a cremation, and then we can have a symbolic grave for here if we don't make it out.
I mean, that is always an option.
Why don't we do both?
All right.
I see it's an absolute win.
I mean, if Aki's cool with that, I don't mind. Should we just like ask the person that's like quote unquote dating them or like their best friend whenever someone, hopefully no one else passes away, but if someone else passes away, should we just like talk to their closest friend as their next of kin?
I mean,
Yeah.
that would
we
be,
could,
like, it's respectful in a way because it's the person closest to them. So yeah.
or, you know, we can just go around and ask people and have their opinion.
That's also a good point.
All of us are still alive, considering... You guys don't think I'm weird, do you?
You're unique.
Pretty sure.
Everyone
Pretty sure
thinks
Felix
we're weird.
is the only way that that thinks about that.
We're all unique in our own way. You're not weird. Everybody's weird.
Nav kind of chuckles a little bit. It doesn't matter if we think you're weird. You're still our friend. And hey, sometimes it's fun to be weird. I'm weird. I wear it with pride.
Aki? I'm still taking one of the shoes.
You can. You get one, I get one. I feel like that's respectful.
Well,
Amazing.
he said you can have all of the clothes in there, but I'm still getting a pair of shoes. I like being tall.
Yeah.
They're
I'm
kind of
taking all
big on
the
me, though. Shoves a bunch of paper and
taller.
you just see
That
it.
makes you tall.
Like, yeah, stuff the toes with like
Yeah, you see her in the
Toilet paper.
corner just shoving stuff in the shoes.
into the shoes.
These are mine. She stole it off of his body. These are mine.
Wait.
Fair
They
enough,
could
I guess.
have any type of jewelry. Like accessories, stuff like that.
Oh my god.
Just
I just imagine the next freaking episode, you just see Aki just come in full gothic style.
Oh
It's
god.
Aki's goth phase.
It's a Simo phase. Oh no.
My boyfriend died. Time to listen to My Chemical Romance.
Listen to Beethoven or Mozart, that helps you better.
I doubt.
Listen to My Chemical Romance and spray paint. Fuck you on the wall.
Oh god.
I'm sorry. Fuck the police on the
And
wall.
then Fleur, and then Fleur kind of like speaks up. Do we actually have access to the crematorium? Last I heard, a few of the places in the warehouse are blocked off.
Did we call the twins?
Do you want to?
Personally, not really.
I'll go ahead and call the twins. Odd or even, Rose.
I'm not the one calling them.
Odd or even.
Pick the number.
Okay, so if it's odd, Adrian shows up. If it's even, Alister shows up.
Fuck.
It's odd. So you
Oh,
get.
thank God.
He
Get the sane one.
magically apparates when Flair's like, twins, one of you, and he just like appears.
He just appears with a pop.
He could. He's like Kane from fucking Digital Circus. just
Yes.
chilling. Yes, you rang. It's super late, and all of you should be in bed right now. What do you need? And
access to the crematory?
oh, well, I mean, now you do. It is part of your reward when someone kills somebody. You get a few more places to go search. The second floor is now open, and a few of the places in the warehouse are available. So, I would recommend you go explore when it's daylight instead of bothering me anymore. Thank you. And he just leaves. He just leaves.
Alister pops his head out from somewhere. Adrian, you're missing the best part!
I know, it's not my fault! He's fucking
Anyway.
dead! Like disappeared.
Anyway, he's just going to look at them and just like, with knowing that things are open, I kind of want to be alone, especially after seeing that. So I might just go and explore, even though it's like night, and I can't. Not after that.
Well, do you want someone to explore with you to keep you safe?
Is she on near me?
Shion's like probably wandered off to go head to his room because I see you guys like taking a much slower walk to the rooms because you guys are discussing something important and there's a large group of you all. And
That's fair.
Shion's like down the hall slightly. He keeps like glancing back to see if you're coming. Like it's very obvious he's taking his time.
He's just gonna be like, maybe I might have an idea of somebody if they want to join me. He's just gonna run off now.
I got another boy in mind.
Okay. Good night. Be safe. Don't do something stupid.
Alister.
My door's always open if you need someone to talk to.
Alister pops his.
No.
Alister, yep. Ashton pops his head out of his room. Do everything I would do.
Don't do that.
Not listen to him. And then there's Fleur immediately whipping around. Do not listen to him. We all know what type of stuff he gets into.
You could always come join me, baby.
I know.
Hang on.
I just imagine like Harper and Sky like poking their heads out.
Sky was just saying. Hang on.
Shut it, Playboy.
Sky pokes her head out of his room and just goes, well, he's currently doing me, so who's a real loser?
And Harper, I'm here too, but she refuses to pop her head out. You just
She can't pop her head out. She's a bit tied up at the moment.
Yeah.
You two have no say in the matter. Shut it.
Ashton just looks at Fleur and just, you can always join too, baby.
Nope. No.
Shut it, Playboy. No one wants your opinion.
No.
Not you. Not you. I would need you to get one of those color changing condoms for whatever like STDs you have before I even come anywhere near you.
Wow, I get checked once a month. I do not have those.
I wouldn't be surprised if he has every disease known to man.
I just said I get checked once a month, damn it.
You should go back
You.
to doing what you were doing and like you don't need to be a part of the conversation anymore.
Yeah, shoo.
Okay. Sky's gonna grab the straps on his harness and pull him back into the room.
The door slammed shut out with it.
I see that last comment being made by Chiyo because she doesn't like him.
I'm so glad the rooms have soundproofing.
Yeah,
Well-
we're gonna break that. He slams the door.
I love this.
If someone can commit a murder, they can moan as loud as they want. We're not gonna hear it because no one's dying.
Anyway, here, put this in the crematory with him. And for some reason, unbeknownst to you, Jefferson pulls out of his coat a well-made wooden mask in the shape of a rabbit.
Thought he was wearing the damn mask. What the fuck?
He has more than one.
Yes, he has. I have more than one.
Hold on. Whose one are we talking about? I'm curious. Are we talking about Karoma's or are we talking about Noya's?
Or do you have two? Or do you pull
I
out
have two.
two for both of them? That's
I
even
pull
better.
out two. I just pull out one. Wait a minute, I forgot. There's two people dead. Reaches in,
And then you
pulls
pull
another
out
one
a
out.
second one. How many do you have in your coat?
Oh,
They're like
three.
Rolexes.
Just
I've got three, and there's more in my room.
just has
I just
one
have
for
three.
every fucking person in his, just hiding in his jacket. Just they'll need them eventually.
Yes, he has
You
one
get
for
a
every
mask,
person
and you
here.
get a mask, and you get a mask, and you get a mask.
Everybody gets a mask.
But yes, just put these in with the cream toys with them.
Pim kind of like takes them, looking at them very awkwardly, because like he's used to having to get bodies ready for viewing and everything like that. No, he's the cremation specialist. Nav takes them, and she's the one that's usually preps people for stuff like this. And she kind of looks at the masks and then back at Jefferson. All right, no problem. I'm guessing this is a custom of yours.
Yes.
I haven't
Usually I
seen
put them in the grave with the person, but since we're burning them, might as well just throw them in with the cream
Ash.
toy.
Yeah. I mean, people still send their loved ones with quarters on their eyes when they go through the retort, so either way you must go down the river Styx, or whatever you believe you will be whatever path you'll be following.
It's
But
complicated.
yeah, don't worry. I understand. Sort of. I understand having relics and possessions that go with them. Um, although I haven't ever seen this rabbit mask while I've been working. Is it like a regional custom?
It's secluded to me and Father Gabriel, our people.
Mm, alright. Um, I will keep that in mind, and I should assume that you will have like, a mask if somebody else ends up in the same situation?
I've got more in my room. I've been making them for the past couple of days.
Okay, understood. Um, I'll be sure to leave this with everybody.
Alright, great.
Speaking of leaving stuff, Aki, don't you think you should leave something?
Isn't Aki already gone?
Yes, never
Yeah,
mind.
Aki ran off.
She was
I
too.
ran off.
It's fine. She was too
I
busy
ran off.
focused in the corner working on the shoes. She just like looks back and like, oh, never mind. I guess.
Yeah, Aki left like a bit ago.
Listen, I was fixing the shoes, and she stands up with the freaking platforms on and everything stuffed. Just, I was fixing.
They're like 4-inch platforms.
What's up with you and shoes?
She wants to be tall.
Chroma shoes make me tall.
A lot easier to reach stuff like that. But now that we know what we're doing with the bodies, I will bid you all a good night. I just wanted to make sure that we weren't leaving any sort of possible contaminants out and about that could.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna go to bed, and we will search the place in the morning and discuss what we found at lunch.
Uh,
Yes.
Yeah.
Spread the word.
Nev,
Yes.
talk to Aki before you do anything like with the body. You might want to
Of
put
course.
something in with it.
Yeah. Pim and Pim kind of gives a little wave. Pim probably will do that. If I don't get to it, because more than likely one of us are going to make breakfast tomorrow, and then the other, you know, him with his specialty will more than likely be the one taking care of the remains while I make breakfast tomorrow. I'll be sure to let him know before we carry anything out.
Okay. Lola's just gonna like give a wave before walking off to her room. Stumbling a bit as she tries to get used to the
I love Lola.
We love Lola.
Yeah. We love the cow too.
So anyone that participated in that interaction may get points with everybody. And I never told you guys what you get when you end the game with a certain number of points. There are 5 of you, correct?
I don't count.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
For this, you do. Yes, you do.
No.
For this part, yes, you do.
But I don't wanna.
Too damn bad.
Shut up, Rose. No one asked you.
Alright, so all of you guys have won 13 points to put into your guys' categories from this level, this chapter. You did a very good job.
Woo! We leveled up, guys.
Oh wow, 13. That's a lot.
Well, I mean, it's for each. You have 13 points to go put into your categories to level up your rolls. Because for the most part, a majority of those are 1s or 0s.
Yeah.
Wait, so I've got 13 to put in multiple places, or 13 to put in one place?
You
have
can use
13 points to put in multiple places.
13 points to
And I
spread
put-
around.
Yep.
I mean, you can put them all in one point. But...
No.
No, you can't. No,
B-
there is a cap.
Yeah, B,
Don't-
stop that, remember? I learned from
What's
Soren.
you learn from Soren having over like 30 strength.
Yeah, that was ridiculous. I made a very bad mistake that time.
Yeah.
What's the cap?
I believe it was 5.
5, okay.
So yeah.
My performance is already capped.
Don't we love when we try something new and Soren quickly shows us how it can go horribly wrong?
Listen, that's my
It's a
fault.
curse.
It was really
It's a
my
curse
fault.
and a
I didn't
gift.
think it through.
Soren has an issue with min-maxing.
He do.
Yeah.
Okay, so... if
Womp
I have-
womp,
But it's
cry
really
about it.
min-maxing when you just put everything in the same one strength stat so nobody can get out of anything.
Yes.
If I have performance at a +3, but I have a +1 from my, from my ultimate, does that mean I can
It
only put
doesn't
one
count
more?
with your ultimate. So
Okay,
it
cool.
doesn't count. Yeah, no, it doesn't count with your ultimate. Your ultimate can get you to 6, but
Sweet.
that's the only reason why you should have 6 in a category.
Does this include the NPC characters too I made?
No, because I'm not leveling up NPCs.
Okay, I was just wondering.
If I did, I would have so much shit I would have to do, and I already have so much I have to do.
Reason to put levels in religion now.
Yeah, religion! Yeah, and the more that you flesh out your backstory as you think of it, I mean, feel free to put points in it. Like,
I already know what mine was.
Okay,
thank you.
you're fine.
got
Are
14
we
points?
done with the session?
13.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and say this is the end of the session, end of chapter 1. Congrats, everybody! We're gonna be moving on to chapter 2 in our next session, and questions would be, how did you guys enjoy the trial? And what was the other one? Oh, what did you think of Kuroma's prom design and his execution?
You
What
already
should
know.
I change or work on? Thank you so much for joining us tonight, and goodbye, everybody.
I actually liked it. It was fun.
Bye!